are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Saturday for the UK. It is March 4th, 2023. How are we? My allergies are killing me today. It's been windy for like 3 days straight. And I just put eye drops in, but my goodness. Right? They're just full of it. I got a little whackage going off over here. But anyway, I got an interesting show to go over tonight. Yeah, whatever. We'll give it a few minutes and see how the show goes. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the corners. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, can't get the... I don't know, man. You know, every day it's a new adventure with this green screen, but I'm going to be painting the room. So hopefully before the end of the week, well, we won't have to worry about it much longer. I liked having a digital clock in the background because I can see it too, you know, and you know how I had that laser clock going on the wall, and it'll be good though. It'll be good though. But tonight, the thumbnail says one thing, but the show, the title is really what I'm focusing on for a minute anyway. I can't believe it. I actually called it. I did. I know I did. I said everything, all this stuff. And yeah, I have said it. I've been calling it the other side of ufology. And I don't want to say woke, because it's not woke all the time. That's used in certain situations, but it is the cancel culture that is calling ancient discoveries racist. The pyramids are racist. The Sphinx is racist. It's so stupid. It really is. It's It's gone to this level. It's here in our fringe culture, our ufology, our everything that is just not mainstream news, science, thinking outside the box, ology. It is now being attacked. Thousands of... No, it's bad enough. We were, taking down statues and burning flags and all that stuff here in America, over the last 100, 200 years, whatever you want, how far back you want to go. Now, he was a slave owner. Everybody was. Until it wasn't. We're the ones that switched it. We had to infiltrate their lives and then change minds. Of course, it took a little bit, but we did that. Lincoln. So now they want to go back 5,000 years and think they understand. Can you imagine having a debate with one of these woke cancel culture kids about the ancient discoveries we've made and how racist they are? I don't know, man. It's funny to me. I don't know. It's just weird. But they brought it to ufology. Not with that. It's been here. That's what I'm talking about. But it's right there in the title of an article. Ancient discoveries now deemed racist. I can almost understand going back, a couple hundred years. You're upset, they were racist owners, slave owners, whatever, But to go back to a time that hasn't existed for 5,000 years and to say, those people, that pyramid is almost perfect. Racist! And this is why ufology won't be taken seriously. Where is everybody? Is that true? Only 53 people here already? That's it? Usually we've got about 80 or 90. It's going to be one of those shows. We're barely going to have 100 tonight. Yeah, I bet you. It's one of those days. I don't know why. I just got a feeling. Let's see how it goes. Let's do a little bit of roll call. After that, I just want to talk briefly about this. I have a lot of interesting videos to look at with you, but I thought I saw a super duper chat, a couple of them. I thought, let me back it up here and start the coal roll. Wow, Denbub. Oh, there it is. It is. That's you. Denbub starting off the night. That was 10 minutes before showtime with the $7 super chat. Super dono. I couldn't even remember what I call it. But thank you for that pre-show dono. It's a pre-show dono. Oh, nah. Thanks, Denbub. Starting off the show with the $7 one. Yahoo! Well, thank you, Denbub, for the Canadian $7 coin. That's right, we round up here at Gush. It's a super dono start to a Saturday in the UK show. It's for the UK. Stop saying in the UK, you schmucko. Hey, don't talk to me that way. I'll talk to me any way I want to. All right, then. Welcome to the show, Goofon. Good to see you. Jeanette Bombach, welcome to the show. Diane Boss, welcome to the show. Deadpop, welcome to the show. Hey, Brookers. How you doing? Welcome to the show. When I first moved to Arizona, I was afraid I was going to talk like a hick after like 5 years. It never happened. Freestone Tim, what do you say? How do you be there, my guy? Good to see you. Hey, Tony. Hey, look. Hey, we got a regular shape Tony here. We don't have the other guy who's all shapes. Yeah, we don't want that guy. We got the right Tony. What do you say there? Welcome to the show. Cornelius Doherty. Good to see you, mate. Mate? Where'd that come from? Go with it, Rich. Go with it. Jeff Garvey. How do you say there, Chief? Welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob. Welcome to the show. It's always a pleasure to see the Alfie Joe Bob. And Josie_UK. It's okay. Good to see you, Josie. You look nice in that picture. Yeah, you and Dorothy could almost be like sisters in a way. Maybe half sisters. Yeah, I just realized that. That's why I was like, huh? Hey, Bernie, welcome to the show, Mr. Muro. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Brian. What do you say, B? Huh? Hey, what's up there, JD, Johnny D? Doing all right. Had a little birthday party for the mother. They came back home. And, oh my God, they got these chicken wings from Publix. Well, when the show's over tonight, because I'm going to watch some MMA tonight, I'm going to rush to the Publix up the street and grab myself a dozen of these wings. Now, I didn't bite them like this. Because they were big. They were like, the size of a palm. And I was like, oh, you can just peel this right off. Oh, and the sauce they used hit every side of the palate evenly. Tell you, I was having a little bit of fun with that food. I didn't have too much because, I didn't want to take any chances. I just had 3 of those, which is basically like 6 wings anywhere else. I mean, they were huge. What's up, Johnny? Welcome to the show. Pyramid 7, good to see you. Nice. Good. Welcome to the show. Jammer Travels. I don't know why you give your Jammer Travels here. It just makes the show that much easier for me. I can't explain it. Hey, Jeanette. Every time I see Jeanette Angel, is it Angel? I want to say Angel. I never asked. But I always think I'm going to say Jeanette Bombach, and it's Jeanette Angel. I think it's Angel. Because of the 2 L's and the way they eat. I don't know. Good to see you here. Hey, Conundrum. Welcome to the show, huh? Jay Ragnarson's here, everybody. That's good. See, I get a little bit of comfort knowing that as well. Welcome. Johnny D throwing down 2 bones says, how you doing today? Didn't I just do this one? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I could have sworn I just went through this. Welcome to the show, and thank you very much for the $2 support. You are a continuing supporter of Goof On. My number still says 54 up there. Hold on a second. How many people are here? 58? That's impossible. What's going on? Something's wrong. We're 100% shadow banned today. I've never seen a number so low in 2 years. Usually we're at 100 by now. Oh, this is good stuff. Thanks, Johnny. Hey, we still roll it, right? We're in here no matter how high or how low. I think you are now privy to see 100% shadow ban. 100%. It may be in full effect. Obviously. Well, I can't explain it. Everybody knows we're back at 5 o'clock. And last week we had 160, 170. Johnny, thank you very much. It's all fake anyway. Nobody even, you know what I mean? Thanks, Johnny. I don't even know what I mean anymore. But we're going to have fun. As long as we're here, we'll have some fun, right? We're going to keep going, man. I told you this March is going, maybe they know. Maybe they know what I'm doing. Michelle, welcome to the show. Hey, Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian. Hey, Ben, I almost said the UK. Hey, Ben, the Yorkshire Goofonian. Yeah, now we got a little boop for you. Hey, Dakis Guna. What do you say there, Dakis Guna? Every time I see your name, I got to do the voice. I don't know why that is. It's fantastic. You sound just like me. Huh? Carnundrum says, Giffon, question. If you help Jack off of the horse, would you help Jack back onto the horse? That's an interesting question. Would I help Jack off the horse? Or would I help Jack off the horse? I don't know. Either way, he's getting off. Gosh, all over you silly little antic joke. I know those jokes. I tell those jokes. All right, let's get started with the real show. Hey, Goob. There is no real show when you're here at Goof. So I said, hey, Goob, and Google went, what do you want? That's how my Google talks to me now. What do you want? Nothing. Hey, Denbub. No, I didn't. Right? We established that I got your first super chat 13 minutes before the show started. Hey. All right. If there was another one, I can only see what I see. I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't know. I thought I caught it all. But thank you very much. You know, you could have just put $1 down and saved yourself, but hey, I'll take it. You're going to put it up on the screen. I'll take it. All right. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Sorry I missed it if I did. I thought I got them all because I kept scrolling the whole time. Thanks, Denbub. Johnny D with another one. Chicken wings can be bigger than your hands. Yeah, I hear you. I know, but these were big. These were actually the most perfect size. Not too big, not too small. You know the ones you get from Domino's or, you get a dozen free wings or for $1 more. Those have nothing. Those are like, I think we used to pay a nickel for those nickel wings or dime bag wings. Or I don't know, whatever they were called back in the day. But thanks, Johnny D. Johnny knows his wings. I know. Hey, we're up to 64. Yay. I feel like, we're starting over here. We're starting over. Like the last time we had 65 people in was 9 months into the show. I have a bunch of notes. I remember 9 months we were still at 60s, and then got together, met third phase. And then after that, we went up to 100 because of them, got all the subs, thousands. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, 58 happy people. Egg gush all over that one. You're right about that. All right. Thank you. Oh, another. What are you doing? That's a current one. All right. It is. March Madness is here. And then in April, we've got the NBA playoffs starting. It's going to be a hell of a month. March is always a good month. I've had a lot of bad, I don't know. It seems like I have how you have ups and downs in your life? I think I was just in a low part and now I'm coming out of it. Because usually I have misery all through March. I will see. It's never accurate 100%, but yeah, usually it is. Around my birthday time, I'm always like, why can't I just have a good March? Thank you very much, Denbub. $7 again. It's $21 just to say you love me or hello. I think you wanted to say hello, love. I don't know. All right, let's get started on the, what are we doing here? All right. So I found this picture. You see it here? It's of a camper that has, I think, a sunroof on the top, something like that. and it's reflecting the sun. Right? And then you got the Mosul orb, which I actually think this is a car driving down the street, and we're seeing the back window or the rooftop reflecting the sun. Because until we get further evidence, until the video comes out, this is what Jeremy Corbel puts us in. He puts us in these positions, calling him out, calling him a liar. And I wonder if he did it on purpose to see how people would act. You know what I mean? Because why wouldn't you get the company who has it, the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, whatever the hell it is, and if you have an agreement that they allowed you to take the still image from the 2-second video, which is a total of 4 seconds, he changed it from a 1-second video of the to 2 now. So 2 seconds would show us exactly the path of that orb. So, do you know that would cover a pretty good distance, right? We would be able to tell if it's going up or down the street, across it, above it, right? We would get to see all that stuff. But all we have is this, and I think it's going down the street, not this way, but I think it's going this way, because there's a car that's parked on here. I think that's facing this way. I think this is another country, right? Mosul. So it would have to be going down the opposite direction in this way, or up. Would it be going up? Yeah, maybe it is going up. Well, either way, look how it's just centered perfectly in the middle of the road. You know what I mean? What are the odds that Jeremy Corbel got a still image of a UFO directly in the center of a road where the reflection of whatever that object is seen from what is it? A stealth bomber or some sort of reconnaissance vehicle. And there it is. I don't know. This is just stupidity. And then I found this today, or yesterday or whenever. And I'm like, the picture of the Mosul orb is taken from a good altitude, right? This isn't that high off the ground. I figured it would prove my point. And believe me, I tried finding reflections off of cars, anything. It is hard. I spent an hour. Look, I'm like, after an hour, if you don't find something usually within the first 10, 15 minutes, you ain't going to find it. I was looking for over an hour for anything that resembled a car reflecting the sun. I did satellite reflections from Earth, satellite view, car reflections, window reflections, and you'd get businesses, and then you'd get lens flares, people like lens flare, and you'd see all that, but you'd never see a car reflecting the window from the moon. Reflecting a windshield from the moon, you dipstick. God, you can't even talk right. I know, just leave me alone. You're pressuring me. I don't want to be pressured. Just enjoy it. You don't have to be pressured. Why are you pressuring? Stop talking to me. Everybody can hear you. No, they can't. Yes, they can. Can you guys hear him? See? But I thought, oh yeah, I was pulling it up. What I wanted to show you. Hey, Alien Girl's here. She probably left. Damn it. What was I doing? Oh, sun reflects off windows, satellite images of sun reflections off Earth. Yeah, I want to pull this up. I want to show you. I want to show you my goods. I want to show you my goods in the neighborhoods. I wonder if this will work. I'm going to try something different. All right, so let's go images. See, sun reflects off windows. Let's try that one first. And, we always want that car on the road look. So This is kind of what it looked like. It's a pool of water. I don't know, but I doubt it, but that's cool, Tony. See what Tony said, everyone? Yeah, what if it is, man? What if it is a pool of water, yo? It could be. Hey, it could be. Why not? Hey, it could have been a sewer line could have broke, or a sinkhole. You know what, man? That could be like even a caved-in street for all we know. Good job, Tony. You see, you opened up my eyes to something I didn't even know I could see. Just by the mere presence of saying it. You said it and it became the truth. Uh-oh. We're turning into one of them. You just have to say it and it becomes it. I identify as a really smart guy. Damn it! Thanks, Tony. Mucho gusto, generoso. A continuing supporter of GoofOn. I can't believe there's only 67 people here. How do you like Shadowban? I wonder if it's because of this, the Mosul. I don't know. Maybe it's the word racist in my title. Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's it. You think? I bet you that's it. I wonder if I can't remove it. I can't change it now. I'm going to have to change the title. That's what it is, isn't it? That's why nobody's, because they don't, YouTube saw that and says there's no way we're going to promote anything like that. That's what it is. That's funny. I'm not I don't, you know what? It does bother me, but oh well, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. All right. Well, let me show you the rest of these. We're still here. We'll still get it. We'll get 100 barely. Unbelievable, right? You can't even say the R word. I didn't even think about it when I put that up. I thought it was just, you know, a word you're allowed to use, but I guess YouTube doesn't want us to, yeah, I mean, fine. All right, lesson learned. All right, what else can we try? Car reflects sun. I don't know. All right, well. Anybody has any ideas? Try searching sunlight, sun glint. Oh, good idea. Yeah. So far, nothing. Nothing. All right, let me try sun glint. Car. What'd you say? Sun glint. Car sun glint. Let me try that and see what happens. Yeah, let me get rid of car. All right. Yeah, a little better actually, but just not exact yet. There's one, but I want to see it in a roadway. It doesn't really have to be in a roadway. It just has to look like the picture I saw, you know, the one with the camper shell. Like, I mean, that was just in my news feed by chance. It just showed up. Hey, look, we jumped 10 people in like a second. Isn't that weird? It went up 10 people. All right. I understand YouTube. I do. Sometimes they overcorrect, you know. But I'm okay with it now. I don't let it get to me like I used to. All right. It still does, but all right. There's nothing here either. That was a good one. But this is a an issue. You know, this is why Jeremy Corbel can say what he does and show us what he did. Because that's how hard it is to find anything that's comparable. And then he'll say, his remark would be, if it's so obvious that a car can reflect the sun, and what are the odds that it was captured like that? See, this isn't that bad. To me, that's normal. I think this is normal what we're looking at. I don't think that's anything odd. And what do I mean? I mean, for reflection. Like if a car was driving down the road, that's what I would expect to see. I'm not saying, you know, it's anything major. I'm not saying it's like a disc shaped, you know, or like what do you call those things? A radar dish. Somebody's, you know, like this, holding it up. I just think at that time of day, if you look at the rest of the picture, it looks like it's around noon. The shadows are, I mean, if you see this, I mean, look at right by the orb, you see the street light. That thing's almost at high noon. It might be noon, 1 o'clock, 11 a.m. It's between 11 and 1. That's what I'm assuming. I think it might actually say on there too, what, like on the heads up display. I don't know. But I don't think it's that rare to see a reflection like this around noon when the sun is at its peak and a car driving by with something directly above it or close to. Anyway, it is what it is until it isn't. And Jeremy Corbel, where's the video? You know, I know what he said on the show, that they haven't released it. Who's they? Department of Transportation. What the frig? The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the military, the government. They didn't release it. And that's Jeremy's fault. Right? Nah, can't be. I want to blame him, though. Can't we just blame him? Hey, we can just say it's his fault, and it is. Capiche? Hey, if they can do it, we can do it. What do you say, huh? Hey, all right. You guys are on board. Hey, you know what? You guys are a good crowd. You know, I came a long way to talk to you people. You, a hybrid? You look like a hybrid to me. I married a hybrid once. See? Did you see what she did? She tried blurring me out. Cancel culture. You can't do it, X. Would it be a stretch to say King Tut was a racist? Guess we'll never know. Oh my goodness. Check out this story I have for you. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. I'm so glad I remembered. The U.S. Navy, because this was in the show. This was part of the show, and I took it out of the title to change it. The U.S. Navy officials reveals they opened a portal and have created space-time modification technology. And that's from Future Unity. And I'm going to play the video right now. COVID. Hooah! Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. That's unbelievable to me. That's unbelievable. Come on now. Come on. Really? Is that what we're talking about here? No, that is absolutely ridiculous talk. And when I say ridiculous this time, I mean, are you effing kidding me? This would blow me away if this is true. And apparently it is. So let's continue with the, this is fantasy land, but it's reality. I don't understand what we're listening to here. We're listening to them say that they can alter space-time. Thank you. Space-time modern... What? Wait, modern what? Replacement? Oh. U.S. Navy official reveals they've opened a portal and have created space-time modification technology. No video sound. Oh, shit. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened. I think I know why. You didn't miss anything. It's just saying that they opened up. Well, you saw it. Here we go. Oh, let me make sure I did it right again. Now I'm paranoid. Paranoia. I'm annoying. Idiot. Sorry about that, fellows and chicks.
Opened a portal and have created space-time modification technology. The United States Navy is not usually one to play around with a lot of technology, but when they do, the end product is always absolutely astonishing. One such example of the technology created by the US Navy is the defense laser for drones. This has been going on for a long time, to the point where the service branch of the United States Armed Forces Maritime has gotten its hands on a couple of technologies made by a secret inventor for the US Navy, one of which is the high-frequency gravitational wave generator. What brought this information about the US Navy's secret project was the information traveling around pertaining to a set of weird technological inventions. These inventions, created by one man, Dr. Salvatore Cesar Pais, seemed unearthly, yet they were. They include compact fusion reactors, high-energy electromagnetic field generators, high-temperature superconductors, and gravitational wave generators. The high-frequency gravitational wave generator is a gas-filled shell equipped with an outer shell surface, sound generator.
This is crazy. I'm sitting here listening to everything that this guy, Salvatore Pais, supposedly created. And I'm thinking of the most famous people of all time, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio and, Leonardo da Vinci. Come on, I'm joking. And, Thomas Jefferson, good old TJ, right? And what about the other people out there? Right? The Albert Epsteins, huh? Albert Einsteins. What about Tesla? Huh? I mean, look at how young he is. Oh, that's not his name. Well, who built the cars? Oh, Elon Musk. Sorry, I got everything all mixed up tonight. I'm joking. Come on. But it's an amazing thing that this Salvatore Pais. Now, I'm not really sure. But does the technology exist? Where didn't they open up a portal though? I could have sworn a few years ago they said they did for I can't even snap my fingers that fast, right? Isn't that what it was when they did that? I can't remember. They've got the collider thing and the thing and the molecules, and then they got this thing, and it's a lot.
Generators, microwave emitters, and acoustic vibration resonant gas-filled cavities. This outer shell surface is electrically charged and vibrated by the microwave emitter, generating the first electromagnetic field. The acoustic vibration resonant gas-filled cavities each comprise a cavity surface that can be charged electrically and vibrated through the use of acoustic energy coming from the sound generators, generating a second electromagnetic field. Both acoustic vibration resonant gas-filled cavities can counter spin relative to each other to ensure stability, and propagating gravitational field fluctuations are developed when the second electromagnetic field spreads through the first electromagnetic field.
I don't want to listen to that. Well, I tell you what. It doesn't matter if I play it or not. I'll put the link to that video in the show description immediately following the show's demise. Ending. Hey, Mr. Robert Wilhelm throwing down. That is. It's just beautiful, man. Can I call you Bob? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. That is $10 super dono. For those who don't know, it means there's no comment and no sticker. It's just pure love. Yeah. It's a dono. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. Mucho gusto generoso. And a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Hello, Natural Spirit. Did I already say hi earlier? Robert? Pleasure. Oh, I did not. Thank you for the... Where's... Is Samo here? There is no Samo tonight. I just realized that. Just realized that. We're without it, Samo. Yeah. Yeah. Helen, how are you? Good to see folks. Like I said, I'm surprised we're getting near 100. All right, now I'm going to move along a little quicker. I want to show you this. It's so the only reason I'm showing this, actually two reasons. The first one, it's really cool. It's from an air show, and it says, "What an absolutely incredible air show." If you haven't seen the F22 Raptor in action up close, you haven't really lived. And they gave us a little preview here, and I'd love to share it with you, because what I like you to see is, and I know you know it, but it's always nice to have a reminder of how slow our crafts really are compared to aliens. That's all I meant. In 3, 2, go. On July 3rd, 2023, in the future, airplane number 8317, an F22 Raptor, was preparing for takeoff at an air show. Joey Cavalt and his sidekick, remember, were ready and willing to take that airplane up and give a show like there's never been a show before. And by God, they did. Look at these beautiful beasts of power. We've got helicopters, we've got airplanes, we've got laser detection guns, and they can follow and aim lasers at you, kill you from a mile away. The Department of Defense was there, a lot of people with power. There was a lot of egos and big dicks going around this place. I tell you, it was a lot of fun. I'll never forget it. My dick was one of the smaller ones. I'm not proud to say it, but, I don't have a big wallet to... Huh? Well, and then here's the show. They started, listen to that engine thrust. Well, something wrong with the plane there. What the hell's wrong with this show? Sucks. He can't even fly straight. This guy's drinking. What's he doing? Oh, this guy's out of his mind. Where is he? Is he coming back? He's gonna shoot at everybody, I bet. Oh no, he's going up for he's gonna come a what? A kamikaze! Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I heard about those guys in World War II. Oh, here he comes. He's getting ready for the comma, and then he's gonna kazi all over them. Oh, Jesus, I can't watch. He's gonna stall it out. I've seen this a million times. He's gonna eject, a premature ejection, I hope not. Holy crap, he's flying backwards. Ah! Meatballs! He's gonna land right in a pile of balls. I tell you that. Watch it. Oh, he's got control of the rig. There he goes, flying up high there, Superman. Look at you with your big old steel cape there, you prick, you. That was a good video. That was good. I like the announcer. It's kind of weird. He was just saying what was on his mind. A lot of people don't realize the genius that went into that. No, I'm just kidding. Into Thin Air is making himself known on the Twitter. What? Yeah, check this out, Jaime. Oh no. I hope he don't go. Oh no. He replied to UFOs' video here because it says 2 huge UFOs filmed over Montreal, Canada yesterday. More at UFOs. Pop it up. And I2TA says, oh, come on. Hate to be that guy, but you can tell me who in the world would film this and not film it coming out from behind that building. Sorry, but these are not UFOs. Both videos cut off as they pass behind a building. And I couldn't believe it myself.
A goddamn airplane. Why the fuck is it so fucking close? What the actual fuck is
Good
that?
acting. Great acting.
Fuck.
Good acting.
God fucking.
God, I can't stand that. You saw the first. I can't play it. I forgot how much the F word was so pronounced coming out of that. Female? I don't even know anymore if it is. I don't know. It could be a man saying it. Hey, Denbub throwing down a nutter? A nutter? Another $7 super dono from Denbub. It's a Denbub dono. 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 Denbub dono. Thank you very much. I'm so stupid. Mucho gusto generoso. Denbub. Denbub. Thanks, man. Hey, Dogface. Hey, what's on your mind? Bullshit. Welcome to the show. Oh. Hey, what's on your mind there? Bullshit. Well, all right. Now, UFO Jesus, who's been it doesn't matter, but he said something today. I had to reply. And you're like, oh no, what did he say, right? You're like, can't wait. You're on pins and needles, I bet. Shut off. He said, illuminating thing I'm doing is noticing when I'm judging someone and asking myself to what degree it's based on my emotions and to what degree it's predicted on my intellect. I find my emotions unchecked have too much power to steer perception. Emotions assume, intellect understands. What? So I said, you need both to make a genuine decision. Don't dismiss emotion and only focus on the anger. Without emotions, we wouldn't be able to tell the impact it had on someone's life. Without emotions, you would be Joe Biden, the worst president in history. Is that what you want? Sounds like it. It's not funny. Don't encourage you. I'm sorry. Every time you're sorry, but you still do it. It's like you're not sorry. You're just sorry you got caught. That's all it is. Hey, who's this guy? You can call me Rob, not Bob. Bob sucks. Ooh. I don't know. I like Rob's good. Rob's good. I like Mr. Wilhelm. Wilhelm, your name demands pronunciation. Your name, Wilhelm. When I see that name Wilhelm, I think power, money, right? Now I think Rob. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. You're very, very kind, sir. $10 super chat. That was a super chat, but a very well timed one, by the way. Grazie. Grazie. Sean throwing down a super dono. It's a £10, 10 quid from the UK super dono, right? You are from the UK, correct? That is a continuing supporter of Goof On. It's a mucho gusto generoso. Appreciate that. Sean, let me ask you. Do you really believe do you think, let me ask everybody this. Let me ask everybody. I want you to give me a number 1 or a number 2, and I'll tell you how to answer. Do you think we were visited by aliens as a 1, or they come from somewhere? No. Or they've always been here. 1 is if they come from somewhere else, or 2, do you believe they've always been here? Just throw it in the chat. And thank you, Sean. See what you did? It was a super dono, but what you did, you gave me a message to tell that, to talk about that. Where do they come from? I don't know how it works, Sean, but other people have done it, and I just never really brought it up until now. But this was a perfect example of telepathy. Thank you very much. Why not? Hey, if they can do it on the other side, why can't we do it on the right side? Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at all these. A 3, 3s don't count. Can't have a 3. Number 1, we got 1s and 2, 2, 2, 1, 1 and 2. Can't do that, but we'll go with your 1, 2, 2, 1. There's more 2s than 1s. More 2s than 1s. It's not by much, like 60-40 so far, but it feels like it would be 60-40, 50-50 that they do come from somewhere else or they originated here. How about this? How about they originated from somewhere else, came here billion years ago, 2 billion years ago, and haven't left? What if? What if? What if they created the dinosaurs? I know. I know. I know. But they got too big. They got too damn big. I don't know, man. We live on a planet that has seen a lot of sunrises and sunsets. You know, I was standing outside yesterday morning, or whatever morning it was, I took the pictures of the sunrise and I posted it to Facebook from my parents' backyard. And I was out there thinking at the time, like, I am actually sharing the same space as everything in history. You know, maybe not the exact space, but breathing the same air. You know what I mean? Just being there, knowing that dinosaurs ruled the earth for millions of years. It blows me away. It just does. In my parents' backyard, there's, I don't know, I guess you can call it a swamp. It is, but it isn't. But they built this whole golf course community around it. So there's some marshy areas, and it reminded me of Jurassic Park. And there's a tree in the distance. It's really tall, probably 50 feet, but it looks like a huge bonsai tree. And it just reminded me of that prehistoric time where all you heard were the sounds of nature. That's what I was hearing also, was that there's so many birds and critters and things all around me. And it was loud. And I'm like, wow, man, this is amazing. This is so loud. It's just weird. And then I was thinking, how loud would it have been to be living back in with the dinosaur days? You know, all those bugs and roars and all those big, yeah, you thought Bigfoot was big, huh? Bigfoot was like, I don't know, an appetizer meal. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wonder if Bigfoot did exist back in the day. Were there any reports by any dinosaurs saying they saw Bigfoot in their caves or anything? I wonder if the dinosaurs drew them on their cave walls. I don't know. I haven't seen any. Hey, we did it. We hit 100. Just like I said, that would be our maximum number for the night. Nah. Oh, yeah, and I never finished the Navy portal. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did, kind of. Well, it's just weird that saying they came up with this portal. How they did it. I'm pulling it up. Has been playing pathological science, popular mysteries for decades, such as vacuum energy. It's hard not to suspect he's either drinking the Kool-Aid himself or just chumming the waters for the kids of people who do. My goodness. So widely read. Oh, this is really deep. Yeah, I can't get into all this. But like I said, I'll put the link to the video in the show description so you can watch the rest of it about the Navy portal. Capiche? Old documentary showing the fossil of a 40,000-year-old bison with a bullet hole in its skull. Check it out. Oh my God, I almost lost my esophagus on the show. All right, check this out. Now, you see, they tell you, and they show you this bullet hole. It looks like a bullet hole, right? Perfectly in the center. Killed this bison, supposedly. But they said it was a very high-speed projectile. And I guess they could tell. They did, forensics on it. And sure enough, it's a cold case. It's only 40,000 years old. If you don't solve a case within the first 48,000 years, then, you're not going to find out what happened. They just made the deadline by 8,000 years. Good for them. See? All right, here we go.
Astronauts. We spoke with Dr. Vyacheslav Zaitsev of the Academy of Science.
Reflection.
He called our attention to two prehistoric relics which simply cannot be explained by our present knowledge of history. The first is the skull of a bison which roamed the Siberian tundra 40,000 years ago.
Oh, it's not perfectly centered.
It was shot by a bullet. The proof is the hole. Ballistics experts have established that it could only have been pierced by a high-speed projectile, and that the beast was alive when killed. A shot fired 40,000 years ago.
I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. First of all, we didn't have guns that we know of 40,000 years ago. Capiche? Right? Yeah, it's a two capiche show. I'm keeping count. Next. They didn't have guns 40,000 years ago. So what does it mean? Well, it means they're wrong. They're wrong about their analysis. When was it done? They never tell us in the video. In the article, they don't tell us who did the forensic tests on it. I want to know who, I want to know how, and I want to know why. So you can't just tell me, Corbel. Everybody's like Jeremy Corbel now. Oh, well, it's a bullet hole. How do you know? Oh, look at it. Right, but how do you know? Look at it. It's a bullet hole. Well, it's round. I mean, that could be an arrow. No. Why? Because forensics says it was going very fast. Show me. No. Well, all right. And I don't believe you. No. You know what I mean? No. Hey, guess our good friend, Brandon Bugle, Ziegfugel, he's out on the town again. Yeah, check this out. What did he buy today, you wonder? Maybe he didn't buy anything at all but love or memories. He says, exciting day touring the new High Design 63 Las Vegas project, nearing completion on the Las Vegas Strip, as well as planned development combining retail and entertainment. Momentum building, including Formula One coming this November. Proud of our new Collier's office. So, hey. Has nothing to do with Skinwalker Ranch, UFOlogy. But it's important to Brandon Fugel to let us know how rich he is. Like every financial gain he's making, we got to know about. Every big purchase he's made with his now plastic wife, we hear all about. She used to be really attractive. Now she looks like, you know, Daffy Duck. It's sad. Whatever. To each their own, right? Who am I to complain? Like, I don't even post. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel bad if I was to post stuff like, hey, I got a new car. I didn't go telling everybody I got a new car. I didn't tell everybody that. Because because it wasn't a Tesla. Because it wasn't a car like you want to show everybody, even though it's nice. Anyway, all right. Den Bub again? Jiminy Glick. What is that, 6, 7? It's a lot. Holy Mongolian. Thank you very much. Look, you're making my shoulder feel a little better. See how it's starting to disappear? Yeah, it's really disappearing. It's starting to feel like it is too. Thank you. I've had that pain there for a while. What's that? Oh, it's just a green screen. I was feeling good too. Oh, okay. Dirty hands. Thanks, Den Bub. You are a huge supporter of GoofOn. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. You are the father. Hey, Gigi Abby Lynn. Gotta gee, gotta goo, gotta ga. Did we, hold on. I didn't check the I2TA. Oh my gosh, Jeff, for $5. Let's try to see how that call would go. Hold on. Let me get prepared for my call. If I was to call Zieg Fugel as the Jerky Boys, what character would I be? Who would you be? Would you be the Jerky? What do you say there, you friggin' Nazi? What are you selling crosses over there, huh? Sal Rosenberg could call over. Can I speak with Zieg Fugels, please? I want to speak with the guy and his mustache over his lip. Who's the billionaire over there? Zieg Fugel. Can I speak with him? Oh, hi. My name's Sal Rosenberg. I'm a very big fan of yours, and I'm holding my hand up like they did in the Hitler days, and I'm saying Zieg Fugel. Is that the right way to say hello to you, sir? Who are you again? Pay attention now, Snapperhead. My name is Saul Rosenberg, damn it. And I'm calling you as a fan because I like your buildings and stuff, and I want to go to the ranch and jump up and down and make a whole riot of skinwalkers. Can we do that, please? Are you with an organization? Listen, you little prick bastard. I just want to go on the ranch and I want to punch Dungeon in his face. Dungeon? Yeah, I want to punch him in his face. You mean Dragon? Whatever. That's Saul Rosenberg getting mad. I've never heard Saul Rosenberg get that mad. Nah, you want Frank Rizzo to call him up. Yeah, let me speak with Fugel. Put him on the phone before I come over there and smack you upside your lizard face. Is this Sieg Fugel? Yes, this is Brandon Fugel. Why do you sound like you're from another country, you prick? I heard about your ranch over there, huh? Yeah, Skinwalker, yes, very good ranch. Why do you sound like you're from Iraq, you prick? Who is this? It's Frank Rizzo. Who? Frank Rizzo! Open your freaking ears, jackass. I want to talk about your skinwalkers. What about them? Yeah? So what do they do, like shed their skin? No, Mr. Rizzo. That's not how it works. Why do you sound like you're from another country? I want to come over there and punch the balls off your face. I can't do it anymore. I can't. All right. I didn't think about it for more than 2 seconds. All right. Let's get back to work. I hope that was worth $5. No, it's not funny. You're not supposed to laugh. It's an inside joke between the men. See? I just got the approval. Bing. Oh, yeah. We have not spoken about... Oh, Into Thin Air? Yeah, let me check. Anjali in a minute. So I saw a tweet from Charlie Weiser. It's pretty interesting. Let me pull that in. Right here. Whoa. Whoa. What the? Well, this is strange. It says I'm not subscribed to... Oh, that's so weird. It switched on me. My account just switched to my other... to Goof on Lives as I'm doing the show. Huh. Yeah, it did. Maybe there's a problem tonight. That's why it's... Like I said, we got to 100. That's all we were going to get tonight. Isn't that amazing? I knew that. How do I know these things? All right, here we go. I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing just now. Oh, yeah, Anjali. So Anjali puts this in, tweets this. Beautiful people, this gentleman, and then she gives the name of somebody, is an amazing creature, and we two earth-loving creatures of the infinite realms are co-hosting a podcast this summer. Someone tell me how I am so fortunate as to be able to learn and grow with this blessing of a man. It's funny. I mean, she acts like we're supposed to know this stuff, like it's common knowledge, right? Like it's common knowledge. All right. It's amazing to me. It really is. Okay, I don't know why people are still putting out interviews with the dead and acting like it just happened 3 hours ago. Because that's what it said. Former CIA pilot John Lear says there are millions of aliens living on the moon. Yeah, decades ago he said that. not 3 hours ago. Anyway, it says here, because I've spoken about this before, about how he believes in this stuff. Like they're all over the solar system, right? He thinks there's 250 million citizens on the moon. That's almost the entire United States, minus 80 million. It's crazy. Everything you heard about the moon is a lie, he says. He said he has discovered secret structures on the moon and furthermore showed some images that allegedly show proof of these artificial formations. Amateur astronomers have recently recorded something that looks like a holograph projection of the moon's surface. There are many people that believe that some kind of science or technology is hiding the structures on the moon. So, this holographic technology might actually be the one that covers them up. That's interesting. I haven't seen any evidence for any hologram. Those were debunked as fakes. Right? That's how. And they're in the moon. They're living in the moon. Well, a comet was discovered on March 2nd, 2022 by astronomers at the Zwicky Transient Facility using a wide field survey camera. The comet is estimated to orbit the sun once every 50,000 years, which means the last time we saw it was during the Upper Paleolithic period when humans began to expand across Asia and Europe. The comet, dubbed C-2022 E3 ZTF, is currently too faint to be seen without a telescope. However, it is possible to see with the naked eye between the end of January and the beginning of February 2023. The comet is currently approaching perihelion, its closest approach to the sun, which will take place on January 12th. Then on February 1st, it will be close to the Earth, known as perigee, or perigee, or perigee. It may be visible to the naked eye at this point, though Sky at Night notes that it would most likely look like a smudge of chalk or dust, rather than the dazzling display you would see by Neowise. Right? Yeah, remember that one? Well, anyway, I don't know what the hell I was about to say. I think it was, oh yeah. Yeah, who cares? I don't know. I don't know. I start these things off, these stories, and then some of them just don't go where I thought they were. Because it says, I thought I was going to hear about John Lear and his claims about 250 million people, or as he calls them, citizens living in the moon. But that didn't happen. It didn't. Here, if I want to continue reading, click there. Okay. Yep, that was my mistake. I clicked the wrong freaking link. That's how they get you, though. He said he discovered secret structures. There are many people that believe that some kind of science or technology is hiding the structures. The first visits to the moon most probably happened thanks to the Tesla's anti-gravity craft. I can't prove this, of course, or I'd be dead already, he says. I can't show you a picture of the USS Enterprise up there now. It's just what makes sense, knowing the technology gained after the government pumped billions or trillions into all of Tesla's research, claims Lear. In Lear's video, you can observe some photos taken from an observatory in 1946. They apparently show a big catastrophe that happened northwest from the Endymion crater. I don't know how to say that shit. He further continues explaining how the moon was made inside of Jupiter 40 million years ago. Allegedly, during the last ice age, 15,000 years ago, the electromagnetic trajectory was stuck into Earth's orbit. Thus, he claims the big cities, civilizations, and bases on the moon started showing up. Oh yeah, here it is. He talked about it. 40 minutes here. Oh God, he's so boring to listen to. Listening to John Lear talk is like listening to I don't know.
And that was an oblique photo taken in an angle of the same crater. And I looked, and I was looking at it, and I saw vapor clouds going up in this photo, and it was just amazing. I mean, the hairs went up on the back of my neck, and it was just thrilling. I said, there's something going on up there. And I remember calling Richard Owen and talked to him about it, and he said, well, draw what you see and send it to me. And I frantically drew what I saw in this photo, put the number of the photo and everything, and FedExed it for the next morning. And this is my first experience with how FedEx can, track anything, because it didn't get there the next morning. And when I called, I said, what happened? They said, it missed the sort. The sort is when the airplanes all come into like Memphis, and then they all go out. When they come in, that's called the sort, where they change all the packages. And I got it free, and it eventually got to Richard, but he didn't have much to say on it. And so over the years, I started ordering photos from NASA, and I think it was like in 1996 or 97, I ordered 5 photos, and one of them.
Right? He could put you to sleep like me. All right. I'm going to play some. Here, these are funny videos. I just need to change the mood here quick, or we have to end the show. Here, funny people crying.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You know? I'm telling you. It's true. I'm telling you. They'll make you laugh. Watch. Every time he walks by somebody, he doesn't cry. See? Why would you put yourself on the internet forever crying like this?
Thank God.
You're welcome. That's so funny. People are funny, weird. Very, very weird. I thought that would change the mood. It's just a weird night. You know, just seeing 100 people here changes the mood a little. But we knew it. Oh, here, check this out. Check this out. I got this clip here. This is true. I wasn't joking when I said ancient discoveries are being called racist. And that's probably why the show's shadow banned, because of the word racist in the title. But I already ruined everything, so I'll just watch this video with you, and you will see why. That's not it, dude. That's not it. No, It's not even close. Why would I do that? Why did he do that?
How is it white supremacy to say that people who lived 12,000 years ago, we have zero idea what color they were. We have zero idea what they looked like. We're literally talking about human beings, fellow human beings,
right,
that created some unbelievably magnificent structures that exist today.
Yeah.
To call that, or to somehow or another connect that to racism, like how?
It's ad hominem. The only reason why you would do this, it's one of two things. I've listened to their arguments, and it's either one of two. I'm just going to say it. I'll be bold. They're either really stupid to associate that with racism, or they're doing exactly what I see going for anyone that says something counter to a narrative, which is, we need to cancel this person, shut them up.
Yes.
And I had a friend reach out to me when this show came out, and they Googled, I don't even want to say this, but it has to be said. They Googled Graham Hancock, and there's articles at the top linking him to white supremacy. I'm like, this is, in my mind, that's why they do it, because they want to just shout some doubt on you.
Well, it's trying to generate outrage.
How is it white?
This is just history, because now we have to watch out for ufology more than ever. You know? How can racism be in ufology? Some people say it is. Why? I'll pose the question. How many black people are in ufology? You can count it on one hand, right? That are, let's just say mainstream media for that matter. Let's just, in ufology. If you look at UFOs as a whole, wouldn't you agree it seems like 60, 70% are white people, white guys? Right? And then the rest is everybody else. Right? My analytics show this. 86.6% of the people here are white males. 0.001% for everybody else. Why? Because I'll tell you why. Might get a little bit tricky to say, but don't you think it's because of where you grew up and things you had to worry about? If you were, my God! I'm sorry, it's frustrating. Must be frustrating to listen to. Even with ghosts, it's mainly white people. It is. It still is. It's getting more diverse, but do we need to have it so diverse? Yeah, sure. I'd love to hear from everybody, all walks of life. I want to see if there's a pattern. We're missing a lot of information because of people not able to talk about this stuff, or they'd be ridiculed. It depends where you live. Everything matters. Everything matters. But I tell you what doesn't matter. Abductions. They abduct everybody. They don't care. Because we're just a number to them. That's why. They don't see color. And let's say we're not a number, then what is it, money? What do? They get extra gold shavings on their Lucky Charms? You know? Well, what do they do? Huh? It's not easy to think about, but there's not a lot. It's mainly white men in this field. It's always been that way. My very first live show was, where are all the black people in ufology? Yep. Huge show. That was so much fun. And, you know, and people that were calling in of, people of color, they said, no, man, I'm glad you're talking about this because it's true. He says it does make a difference. The fact of the matter is, because of where we were brought up and the culture and all that other stuff that's involved with your neighborhood and who you're friends with and who even your mom or dad are friends with plays a role in a lot of things. It does, because they're going to teach you things and show you the way and guide you on a path where you're still going to make these decisions, but they're going to be heavily influenced by the people you look up to. And you may follow exactly what your parents believe. You know what? I didn't. I am similar to my parents, but we have huge discussions about certain things. It's weird. I'm like, how do you even see that? I don't even understand how you got to that. Show me how you got there. And they never are able to, But I have to. Yeah. It's weird. Families, dynamics. They say blood, what is it? Blood is thicker than water. You can love your family members, right? But it doesn't mean you like them. I feel like my family doesn't like me. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm 13 again. No, it's true. I always felt that way. I always felt like the black sheep. Even though I wasn't, I felt that way. Atlantis is found. $5 super chat. What's up, Rich? I got some real news. Check out the email I sent you after the show. You have to watch the video I sent you. It all makes sense. All right. Good. Well, one step closer. That's all we can do, right? Until we hit the door. And then you have to open up the door. Am I ready to open up the door to Atlantis? Hell yeah, I am, boy. I'm going to check that stuff out right after the show. Matter of fact, right after the show. I was going to say something I'm not going to say. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. And the $5 super. A continuing supporter of Goof On. Atlantis is found. What's up, Truth Entertainment? And, there are so many things that we don't know about. People make great claims, and you hear me bitching and complaining about just about anything anybody says, right? I know it sounds unfair, and it sounds like I'm picking on people. But when people are doing good work, you don't talk about them because it's not hurting anybody. They're not ripping anybody off. They're doing the right thing even when nobody's looking, right? Those people, we don't have to talk about them. We have to talk about people doing what's wrong because people are believing the lie as much as they believe the truth. And what is the truth? I don't know. You don't know. Even the mainstream media doesn't know. It's whatever you believe it is. That's where we're at now. What's the truth? Well, what do you believe? That should be the next question when somebody asks you, what's the truth? Well, what do you believe? Because I don't want to say something, here's what I believe, and then have you say, oh, you're all wrong about everything. And now I'm already, I'm on the defense, How can we discuss this without making it disgusting? That's what I want to know. Because you watch these shows, they'll have Mick West on, right? They'll have Corbel on, then they have the skeptic on and all this stuff. And they do an okay job. But you have to have that friction. You have to have the discussion to get the answers. If you don't discuss it and everybody just agrees on the same thing, just for, thank God we're all agreeing on it, it makes it too easy and we don't have any real answers. Yeah, that made sense, I guess. What I'm saying is, I know it sounds like I'm always on people, man. And who are you? Who are you to get on them? Are you Mr. Know-It-All? Is that who you are, Rich? Are you Mr. Know-It-All? No, I am not. And I've said many times I'm not. But one thing I have is 19 years, and I'm not going to get into all the rest of it, because you've all heard it. I know I get sick of saying it. But it's getting worse, guys. It's getting worse. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't affect them. The people that are doing it, they don't care what I say. Just like I don't care what anybody says about me. But I'm not doing it for them. See, that's the thing. Where anybody who does what I do, we're trying to let you know what we think is happening. Well, who are you to tell me? Right? Who are you to tell me what I think I already know? Some people don't know. I don't know sometimes. And I come here to discuss it. And hopefully you can fill me in on the things that I don't know. But we have to, you have to live in reality. Living in fantasy land. And the last example we got was from Jeremy Corbel on why I am the way I am. Why did you post the clip, the still image, without getting the video? Why? Why would you do that? Right? You know why, right? It's to double dip. He's going to get the most out of 2 seconds than anybody deservedly should. He got us to look at the pic. For 3 months, we'll keep talking about the stupid thing. 2-3 months, and then he's going to say, got the video. Then the video drops. And more people are now interested again. Double dipping on the same story where he could have just done it all in one shot, but he decided to milk it because it's such a short video. We'll see. And if we don't get the video, then it's a reflection, most likely, right? See, that's the thing about this. That shadow looks like it's very close to the ground, the object. It doesn't look like it's above all the buildings and the power lines. It looks like it's in the road. Maybe they're testing us to see who can figure it out. Well, nobody's called me yet, so I guess I'm wrong. Haven't figured it out. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a sinkhole. And that's the water underneath. And it just, puddled up. And there it is. Why not? It could be. We don't have video. So Jeremy puts us in this position where we have to guess. And we have to take his word for it. Because we don't see any details, right? It's just a reflection. It's just a white blob. It's frustrating. That's why I'm the way I am. Rightfully so, right? Don't you agree? Like, why didn't he just do it all at the same time? Because it's about money. That's why I don't appreciate what he and Knapp do. And besides, the evidence they bring to the table is shit. Plain and simple. It's awful. Third phase of moon blows this shit out the water. And yet they're called hoaxers and liars. It's exactly what they did to Trump. It's the same thing. The Russian collusion, Russia. Guess what? The whole thing was bullshit. This is the same thing. That's exactly what's going on. Sad. It's sad. When money is involved in ufology, we all know it is the evil that makes things fake. It's why people fake. Why do people fake? 3 reasons. 1, money. Always, that's number 1, really. That's why it's 1. 2, ego. Ego. And 3, oh, that might be ego. I was going to say to feel special, which is ego. Oh, there was a third. So you got money, ego. What would be the other reason? Fame is ego too. Fame, no, that's your money. That's writing books off of your experience. See, that's the thing. These guys now. Jeremy's got another chapter in his book. His book that's going to come out in 5-10 years, or his documentary on his own. I know. I keep talking about it. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Oh. Okay. Oh, so let's talk a little bit about the U.S. flying our warplanes into the Taiwan Strait. Did you know that? Yeah, Chinese military is up in arms after a U.S. reconnaissance aircraft flew over the Taiwan Strait. Beijing claimed that a U.S. P-8A Poseidon anti-submarine patrol and reconnaissance aircraft flew through the strait, separating mainland China and Taiwan. Chinese military scrambled a Su-27 fighter jet and monitored the American aircraft. Chinese military accused the U.S. of deliberately damaging regional stability. Wow. What a dumb thing. How stupid are we? Right? Right? We're in no shape to go to war with Russia and China. What are they doing? I don't even want to say it because it'll be a part of my life. I don't want that. Is this Denbub again? Denbub! Holy smoke-a-toly. Another $7. That's 7, I think. 7 or 8. I may have missed the one. Thank you very much. It's another super dono. It's a super dono. It's a super dono. It's a lot of love tonight. It feels good. Anyway, thank you very much. Denbub. Mucho gusto, generoso. Who is this? Miss DJ DJ's here. How you doing? What's up, Blue Glass? Sapphire Elf, how are you? Lunar Sparkles 1, how are you? I have to say it because even though I already did. Gigi Abby Lynn, everybody. We missed you, Gigi. Hope you're doing well. I was going to play the Chinese video, but I'm not. Let me see this here. I've gotten quite a few videos from the audience. Okay. Oh, right. I don't know what to play right now. Okay, so this might have to go into tomorrow's show. Was watching some shorts and came across this. Okay, I haven't seen this, so I want to check this out. This looks like somebody made a clip with, I think it's Bryce Zabel on Joe Rogan. Yeah, but there's music put to it, and here, I have to refresh it.
If you are faking UFOs, the last people you want. If you are faking UFOs, the last people you want are the world's most brilliant physicists. If you are faking UFOs, the last people you want.
It's Alien Girl.
If you are faking
That's
UFOs,
it?
the last people you want are the world's most brilliant physicists. If you...
That's funny. That's definitely funny. Because that's what I said. If you are faking UFOs...
faking UFOs. The last people you...
The last people you want...
If you are faking UFOs, the last people you want are the world's most brilliant physicists.
What do you mean, the last people you want? If you are faking UFOs, the last people you want... that is a little confusing. I'm sorry. A little confusing there, Amy. Maybe I'm not in the best shape right now. I'm wide awake and not that high. You understand? All right. George Kuchar just called to say John Keel died. Oh, he had heart failure. He'd been ill for a long time. Oh. Oh, that was back in 2009. See? Got me again. Got me again. Got me again. All right. Let's get rid of this. I want to play a minute of this just because I'm looking for something and this will hold you over. Yes, that's right. I skipped right over. Here we go, right? Where's Jeremy? There he is.
And told to shut the hell up.
Okay, so how did that feel as a journalist? So I've had a similar experience where you're talking with somebody and all of a sudden they're told not to talk with you. By who is a mystery. And then do they threaten them?
Yeah, they threatened them. So there was a cop that was a friend of mine. He's just passed on as of last year, who was an investigator, a police officer, and then later became a chief investigator for the district attorney's office, who worked at the county courthouse. After those stories came out in 1989, it's the talk of the town. It's everyone's buzzing about it. And he got into a conversation with the lady who worked as a clerk in the county court system, and she shared a story with him that she had previously worked for a defense contractor named Holmes and Narver out at the test site and or on the Nellis Air Force Base range, that she sat in on meetings between high-ranking Air Force officials and these defense contractors at which they discussed crashed saucers, recovered materials, and what sounded like a Roswell-type incident. And the security was so strict that after she's taken notes in these meetings, they'd not only take the notes away from her, but they'd take the typewriter ribbon out of the typewriter and destroy it.
Wow.
Oh, so the ribbon on the typewriter didn't have the word print.
So what? So what? That's what they should be doing. I appreciate that kind of cleanup. Yeah, no, that's cool. Is he saying it's like anal? I don't think he's taking it the right way. He's taking it like, oh, they didn't even trust anybody. You shouldn't trust anybody if you're trying to keep secrets. And George says several times, we have kept secrets. People say we can't, but we can. And you know why? Things are compartmentalized. The right hand doesn't know what the middle hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. All three hands have no idea. It's a total shakedown.
Printed on it. I've heard
So
about
she told this story to this cop that I knew.
Oh.
He told me the story. I said, hey, do you think she'd talk to me? Well, yeah, she'd probably talk to you if you kept her name out of it, kept her identity shielded. And I said, great. So I talked to her on the phone. A couple of days later, she agreed to meet with me and give me the whole rundown on this story. The very next day, she gets a knock on the door by these two agents who said that they represented the company that she had worked for, this defense contractor, and that she was still subject. They reminded her she's still subject to
NDA
or security clearances and the conditions that she had agreed to. And they said this: we know that you travel to LA a lot to see your daughter and that she comes here. It's a big desert out there. We'd hate for anything to happen to either one of you, which she interpreted as a threat to her life. And I think that's a pretty fair interpretation.
Jeremy just fell asleep while he was telling the story. Unbelievable. How disrespectful. He fell asleep. Unbelievable. Wow. Cool story. You know, it's a pretty big desert out there. It's pretty hard to find your bones of yours and your daughters, if you know what I mean. No. What do you mean? I don't understand. What's he saying? Ma'am, it's an awfully big desert. You and your daughter could get lost out there. Nobody may find you until your bones. Ooh, that's scary. Huh. Yeah, anything's possible, I guess. Ma'am, we will kill you if you talk about the aliens. Oh, God, how dramatic are you? Kill me, kill... It's like, poor Jeremy. Yeah, he got it. Jeremy got the big lie. Big lie. Can't help it. Have a good nap there, Chief. As a matter of fact, that's a good screen grab. There we go. You know what? It's about time we go too. Hey, we made it to 116. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight on Saturday for the UK, right here on YouTube. Tomorrow we'll be back 7 p.m. normal time. I'm thinking of changing that. How about we do Saturday and Sunday? Not tomorrow, Sunday, but maybe after. Just do Saturday and Sundays at 5s. Weekdays at 7, weekends at 5. Done. Not tomorrow. We'll go at 7 tomorrow, one last time, for those who don't know. And then you got a whole week to remember. Saturday, Sunday are 5 now. Oh, I like it. All right, we'll see how it goes. Thank you, everybody. And we'll be back tomorrow, 7 for the last time. And I want to thank the super chatters and the moderators, big time. Huge support. I'm checking. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you told me. Jan. Oh, PayPal from Jan666. Thank you very much. It looks like PayPal changed the way the message comes in. I wish I would have seen this earlier. I could use it for tomorrow, though. Some Lockheed Martin stuff. Let me see. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I've played this before. You guys remember this? It was like the first drone hover attack machine thing. Yeah, that thing was wicked cool. Thank you, Jan. That was cool. Yeah, very cool. I'll still play it tomorrow, though. And there was one more, right? Oh, my God. Where do I go? I can't. Okay, here it is. And David Wilcox. With great claims comes great impossibilities. $20. Thank you very much from David Wilcox, a continuing supporter of Goof On, great friend of the show. Mucho gusto generoso. Thanks. Thank you. It hurts to look up. I don't know why it is that way today. But thank you for that. Jan and David, right at the end. Everybody, appreciate it. And we are Truthology for ufology. Not that funny. All right. And a big alien bless to each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your weekend. Time to go watch some A. Yeah. That's right, everybody. It's the end. Get out. Go live your life. Go take your dog for a walk. Dream. Dream. Yeah. No. Yeah. Come on. Oh, this is a good one. Kick it. Bum 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 picky picky bum bum picky picky bum bum picky a bum bum picky picky bum bum picky picky bum bum picky picky bum bum picky picky bum 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 wow ding 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 Chicky chicky bum bum, chicky chicky bay, chicky chicky bum bum, chicky chicky bay, chicky 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 Bombay, 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 Goofon, Goofon, Goof on you. Goof on you.